Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Crashing the Boards. This is not Brian Keating. Brian Keating has the night off. Joining me right now is Sam Mays from 107.7 The Franchise. You can hear him every day, 3 to 6. Sam, you've been here before. You know how this works?
Yes,
Crashing
I do. I'm excited to be back. Thank you for having me. And I feel like I'm a little bit better looking than Brian. So
I would agree with that. I mean, Brian's not here to defend himself, so
Right.
we'll agree with that. Now, I must say it's a serious edition of Crashing the Boards. You know, the Joe Mixon tape was released on Friday. A lot of backlash already taking place nationally. It was my first time seeing the video. It was your first time seeing the video. What was kind of your takeaway when you saw it?
You know, for me, I think it's pretty simple. It was one word, and it was shocked. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just one of those things where you're never prepared to see something like that. I don't know that any of us really expected what to see. You hear about it. My co-host Colby Daniels went and watched the video, and he can only say so many words about it. But to see it the first time for myself, it was a gut punch to myself. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I watched the kid walking to that restaurant, approach her, the conversation they had, and just the way she hit the ground, hit the table. It was just complete shock for me.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I'd been kind of told, you know, that the story we had heard was that, you know, everyone's at this restaurant, everyone's been drinking, everyone's having a great time, and just one thing led to another, and all of a sudden something happened. That wasn't the case at all for me. It looked like Joe Mixon had bad intentions when he walked in there. We don't know what happened outside, but this was not a case of it all happened in an instant. This was not a case of he was backed up into a corner. It looked like to me he had bad intentions going into this. So, and the biggest shock for me was seeing him pump fake or lunge. Right. That to me told me that he had thought about it more than just a split second. He thought about it once, then she slapped him, then he hit her, and just obviously we knew it was going to be bad. He punched a woman, it broke 4 bones in her face. But just the way it all appeared, the way it all unfolded was much different than how I had it described to me, and that to me was shocking as well.
No,
so
you're absolutely right.
So, I mean, the video's out, and the 3 men that watched this and decided to keep Joe Mixon on the team, Joe Castiglione, David Bourne, Bob Stoops, they're kind of becoming the focus nationally for people. They're saying, how in the world could you watch this video and keep Joe Mixon at Oklahoma? So what say you as far as those 3 men?
You hit the nail on the head there. My first response is how? How did you make the decision to keep that kid on the team, not only considering you know, the fact that he hit a woman and it's awful and the video is terrible and all those things, but we're talking about one of the top 5 programs in college football history. This is the University of Oklahoma. I do not believe that Ohio State is keeping him. I do not believe that Alabama is keeping him, Notre Dame, USC. Those are the blue bloods. They are better than that. Their brand is more important than one person, and the fact that the kid's on campus for basically a month, you don't even know him. This isn't a 3-year starter for Oklahoma. This is someone that we know and that has done all the right things, and that they can stand on the podium and say, hey, we've got his back, he's one of us. This is a newcomer that 100% showed that he wasn't what Oklahoma was looking for.
I agree with you, and I, much like what you just said, Oklahoma, like the thing we've been told is that, well, Bob Stoops wanted to give him a second chance. Like, Oklahoma is not a second chance university.
Right.
This is, as you said, a blue blood institution. It's a privilege to play football at Oklahoma. And I'm not advocating you kick off every kid who gets in trouble. But this was amazing to me that these 3 men both watched this, and keeping Joe Mixon is going to be on the resumes of these 3 men, David Bourne, Joe Castiglione, and Bob Stoops. They're going to have to stand by this now. The video's out. I don't know if they thought it would ever get out when they made this decision, but it is. And the thing that strikes me, the thing people are saying nationally, and I don't know if I disagree with it, this was about winning football games by keeping Joe Mixon. Because if he's a walk-on, he's on the first flight out of Oklahoma.
You're absolutely right.
Right, wrong, or indifferent, that's the takeaway people nationally are going to have. And I think it's hard to argue it, really, but after watching that video and deciding to keep Joe Mixon. Because let's face it, he's a 5-star. He scored 24 touchdowns in 24 career games. It's going to be, I mean, those 3 guys are going to have to stand by this decision. Now, as far as Joe Mixon's concerned, he may or may not be going to the NFL. We don't know that yet. If he does go to the NFL, Sam, how do you think the NFL is going to take this video, considering all the Ray Rice video that came out, how it ruined his career? How's the NFL going to view Joe Mixon?
For me, I think it's 100% a tough decision. I think it's a situation where any GM, head coach is going to look at this and say, you know, if there wasn't a video, kind of like the Tyreek Hill situation a year ago, they'd probably pick him in the 1st or 2nd round late. But this is a situation where there's a video. The public outcry has been absolutely incredible all weekend long. I'm sure it's going to continue throughout the week. You saw it all day yesterday on ESPN, Fox Sports, and all those good, sports broadcasts. And I think it's going to be a national storyline here for a little bit. So any team that makes this decision is going to have a tough time deciding to pull the trigger.
I agree, and sadly, it's a win-loss business. We saw this week, Michael Floyd from the Cardinals gets a DUI and gets picked up 3 days later by the Patriots. If you can play, I think you'll find a way in. Tyreek Hill had a very similar situation. He had violence against women. He was drafted in the 5th round. But the big difference, Sam, this is on video. The Ray Rice thing was on video, and it ruined his career. He was towards the end of his career, but he still had gas left in the tank. So I think this might affect him a few rounds. I think he'll still get drafted, but not 1st or 2nd. I think he'll maybe 3rd, 4th, or 5th. So that's the way I view it, Joe Mixon. But Sam, thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate having you. Thanks for filling in for Brian Keating. That's been Crashing the Boards with Sam Mays. You can catch him every day on the Franchise 107.7 from 3 o'clock to 6.